Hi, I'm Clayton Sampson. I want to go into sports broadcasting, but I have experience in breaking news, live shot, news packages, and even going to the state capitol to interview state legislators. I hope you enjoy my resume reel. I am here at the Iowa State Capitol where a controversial law passed yesterday allowing the purchasing and use of fireworks in the state of Iowa. We spoke with Iowa legislators on their opinions on the newly passed bill. After nearly 5 hours of debate, the fireworks bill was passed by the Iowa Senate with an 11-3 majority vote. Senator Jake Chapman, who has spent nearly 6 years in the bill, thinks that this is a great step for the state of Iowa.
And I think this is a good step. We need to look, allow it to be in place for a little bit, see how it works. If we need to make revisions to it later on, then we need to make revisions. But overall, I think we need to look at statistical data as it's implemented, and no, I think it's a good first step, and hopefully it's the right step, and we won't need to make revisions.
Although fireworks have been illegal in Iowa, help from neighboring states such as Missouri and Wisconsin have always caused Iowans to shoot off fireworks regardless of what the law says. The ban on fireworks here in Iowa is something even legislators say is hardly enforced.
You realize that we regulate lawnmowers and bicycles more than we do fireworks. So we basically have a law that says, please purchase them, because you can possess them in Iowa. There's no prohibition on possessing fireworks. And then we wonder why $30 to $40 million worth of fireworks are lit off in Iowa.
With the newly passed bill, you will only be allowed to shoot off fireworks from June 24th to July 6th and December 24th through January 3rd. Even though fireworks are only allowed for around 3 weeks a year, it is still leaving certain lobbyists and activists unhappy.
First and foremost, fireworks are dangerous. Individuals utilizing fireworks, one, can do harm to themselves, two, they can cause harm to their neighboring properties.
No matter what your opinion is on the newly passed bill, we can all agree that the 4th of July is going to be a lot different here in Iowa. Reporting from the Iowa State Capitol in Des Moines, Clayton Sampson, Daily Iowan TV. Who could have known the old t-shirts you never wear that are laying at the bottom of your drawer could be used to help save the environment? Well, with Earth Day coming up, the University of Iowa and the 100 Grannies organization are spreading awareness to the harmful effects of plastic bags by making reusable bags out of old t-shirts. The Reusable Bag Campaign is hosting an event in downtown Iowa City in the Ped Mall today to help spread awareness to the dangers of using plastic bags when you go to the grocery store.
I'm with the University of Iowa Environmental Coalition, and we have the 100 Grannies of Iowa City here with us. And we just partner every year during Earth Month for this event. And essentially the purpose of it is just to raise awareness about the huge amount of plastic bags that we consume in our society and how horrible that is and how amazing reusable bags are for an alternative.
I think the students actually started, they wanted to make bags out of t-shirts, so we gathered up with 100 Grannies. You can gather up a lot of old t-shirts. So I found a pattern online and started making a few and had a picture of how to cut it. And so we're getting people to realize that you can make your own bags, even if you don't sew. There's no sewing involved, just a pair of scissors.
The ultimate goal for the University of Iowa Environmental Coalition and the 100 Grannies is to ban plastic bags in Iowa City and other areas permanently to try and help save the environment. Reporting from the Iowa City Pedestrian Mall, Clayton Sampson, Daily Iowan TV. I am here at Parkview Church in Iowa City where breaking news has just broken of a former employee at the church who had been sexually touching children between the ages of 10 and 13. Benjamin Tweed, who was a former Iowa City Church youth leader and North Liberty private school teacher, inappropriately touched multiple children over the course of several years. Tweed, who is age 32 from North Liberty, fondled or had inappropriate sexual interactions with at least 4 children between the ages of 11 and 13. Since his arrest Wednesday, this has been an extremely difficult time for the church.
This is just a very sad, very disturbing day for me personally and for us as a church. With the situation that's become public. This is something that was discovered by the church a couple months ago, and they immediately brought it to the authorities for investigation. So I first heard of it in early February, and as a church we immediately contacted the authorities, DHS, local police. They've been incredibly helpful in the investigation, have done a great job. We notified the whole church. We gave the volunteer's name. and we immediately terminated the volunteer from any involvement with students.
Leadership at Parkview Church wanted to make sure that this kind of behavior is not tolerated by any means. The congregation has come together in support for families in this time of grief.
Unfortunately, in our culture today, sexual abuse is maybe many times just swept under the rug, or not confronted, or not treated seriously, and we felt like we had to, for example, go to all the authorities. We had to go to our church that next Sunday, even mention the volunteer by name, because we did not. And also in that, hoping to find any others that may have been hurt, any other students that may have been hurt, so we could get some, help and healing to them.
Well, right now the church is refusing to make any comments relating to this situation as of now. Reporting from Prairie View Church here in Iowa City, Clayton Sampson, Daily Iowan TV.